Hey guys. Well, first stream, I almost didn't make it in time. Setting everything up and figuring things out, and I'm hoping I am live. I believe I saw on my phone that it was live. So I got camera blocking here, and I have another camera. It's still a work in progress, always is. But welcome to New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you welcomed it well, and well, another year, and we don't stop drawing. So let's draw something today, and I decided to draw a battle beast, as you may have seen on the cover of the stream. I've been kind of drawing him a little bit more lately, and I was thinking, why not to start a year with drawing something we like drawing, and um, maybe create a little homage as well. And this is going to be homage to Gerald Brom's Grave Expectations piece, as I'm going to show you here. It's a really cool piece. I have a book, and I always kind of was fascinated with it. It's really interesting. So really cool static pose, but it still has a lot of fun elements in it. Because even though it's static, it has an interesting movement through it, through the pose anyway. Well, but we're gonna do a drawing of the my guy Battle Beast here. So hey, what's up, guys? Hey, I'm not sure. I'm trying to see who's here. Chauncey's here. Hey, Chauncey. So you just subscribed, so you can't comment yet, but it's all right. All right. Okay. Let me get this tab right here. Can't see chat very well, but I was wondering why it's not popping up in here, but oh well. Well, it's not going to be popping up over here where I can't see it. Maybe I'm just get rid of it real quick. There. Now you can actually see in this window is going to be replaced with this. There's my little a rough sketch. Anyway, so you guys can see that. All right. So let's get started, and I'm gonna try to move this chat over here so I can really see what's going on and who's chatting, not what. Okay. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Here we go. There you go. I can see it over here. Hopefully. Technology, for some reason, has been rough lately. I can't seem to get things moving as well as I do. Juncom Art, what's going on? Hello. Welcome to the channel. All right, guys. Without any further ados, and let's get going on this sketch here. So even though I pose them here, I may move up the wall a little bit and make it a little bit more mine rather than the what the composition looks like in the original painting. Goodness, see, this is I am trying to be all nice and but technology is killing me today. You open something in the window and then you can't, you know, you can't for some reason shrink it anymore. But goodness, here we go. First stream of the year, and I'm telling you, too much technology is killing me. Tools. I am so over this. Goodness. Ah. Goodness gracious. Okay. This is ruining my stream, and I'm not a fan of this right now. Here we go. This is by far a little better, I think. Goodness. All right. Now I can't see chat at all, so that's awesome. So, StreamYard guys, StreamYard, forget yourself. This is just so freaking dumb. Oh, I am getting frustrated with this, but anyway, this is what happens when you don't use StreamYard and just go simple. And crap like this just gets annoying. Here we go. Alright, looks like we are live, luckily. And I'm still trying to figure out something. Okay, I see the chat here on YouTube. Great. Alright, let's see if... Sorry guys, not a lot of drawing, a lot of figuring out right now, and but anyway, I wonder what everybody's did for the New Year's. Did you guys get together or stay at home? Did you guys go party? Did you guys watch fireworks somewhere? Personally, we just stayed home, hung out, watched whatever was on telly, some football, some New Year's Eve stuff, drank unalcoholic sparkling wine, and then we stayed up till past midnight, so that was, you know. Trying to find this smart door. No, that's me here. Okay. That should play. Well, we wasted 12 minutes of whatever the heck I was doing here. It's killing me, but anyway, here we go. Okay, I'm hoping this is better. Anyway, goodness. All right, frustrations. Let's just draw. Goodness. Right. Much better now, looks like. Just to roughen it, you know. I'm gonna get some armor on him here in a sec. Sash that holds the hood here. His armor. Okay. So this was looking like a year of frustration for you. Haha, hope not too many. Yeah, Chauncey, nah, it's just stupid technology. I just hate. I honestly hate streaming, but it's a necessary evil kind of thing. You kind of got to do it. But if I could not stream at all, I would love to not stream at all. But then again, it's the kind of business you have to be visible or whatever. You got to be showing your face, blah blah blah. I just wish there was somebody else who'd take care of this BS for me, but no. Need to bring that down. So yeah, from one frustration to I just, as long as it doesn't translate into my drawing, otherwise I get really frustrated and I start shutting things down. And I hate to do that. I'd rather just draw. Well, anyway, And with this thing, I don't know how my chat's coming through, how fast or whatever. I don't know who can see what and when you get my reply for your comment. I'm just of course we're running off the page here. Okay. Okay, so with that said, there you go. This is what I think about it. Yeah. Let's do this again. Make sure all of him kind of run off the page. Yeah. Give it a sec. Paper just became scraps. Yeah. Oh, it definitely scraps. Well, this one's just. Look at how beat up it is at the edge over here. Look at that. Look at that bend. Some paper is just not meant to be drawn on. And for this, what I'm trying to do here, I pick the wrong format. 17, I shouldn't have. So, let's see if we can do better. Yeah. Yeah. I picked a different format now, so we'll see how this goes. I see this life. Oh wow, from Japan. Oh, that's awesome. Mugi, appreciate it. Oh, that's awesome. All the way from Japan. Well, now I guess you can watch my frustrations all the way from Japan. This is exciting. Um, hmm. Man, I'm drawing big, aren't I? I'm drawing big again. That's my usual process, guys. This happens a lot. I erase, I redraw, I erase, I redraw. It's on top of the technological issues. It just gives me extra motivation to be mad at something here. Dead air. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, Rick. How's it going, man? Efrain, what's going on? Welcome, guys. Welcome, man. I'm having a lot of fun. If you can hear it in my voice. But not really. Not super excited right now for some reason. Just I'll be honest. Most of the time, that's why I like to come up with my own crap, composition wise, instead of trying to do homages and shit. Is because I don't have to worry about sticking to the plan laid out for me already. That's just frustrating sometimes. So I'd rather come up with my own shit sometimes than doing this. This gets on the rough looks fine, but on this it's just not working for me in the bigger format. It's just not working. And I like for it to work, and I don't know why I'm not having fun right now. Well, there won't be a foot, I guess. Just this one hanging there, but well, maybe some subsiding now. We'll see. Some rebar, rebar sketches. Yeah, they probably would. you know, this. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Vivri Mastro, John, hey. Hey, thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. Sorry guys, I'm in this whatever zone you want to call it. I gotta remember this guy is way thinner on the picture that I'm drawing using compared to the battle beast here. It's taking shape a little bit. You know, planning it out and all. But then I have a in the image that I'm using as references to homage to is he has a bit of a, you know, has a stick, so it's not a sword. So I'm trying to make this also without even any practice or rough sketching. I'm trying to make sure I get this fit right. Like look the way it's supposed to look and all that BS anyway. He's still wearing gloves. Yeah, maybe we can wear gloves. Something like that. My chat disappeared and I don't know where it went, so and in the StreamYard and all that. So I don't know what the heck is happening, so I'm just going off of YouTube the best I can here. Alright. Let's draw a big ass circle, shall we? See where it is, where it lands. It's supposed to land legs and head, okay. And that's where oh, there. Okay. Circle, you know. We'll give it We get it all figured out eventually. There we have that wall. There we go. We're gonna have a familiar head laying here. You'll know who that is shortly. But okay, all right. I'm a little bit happier with it now. Just let's do a little bit of racing and go in with a better sense of knowing where we're going here. Rather than what I had earlier, for sure. Neither the rays are not always great. It leaves marks and stuff. Sometimes. Especially like in this case. Never ends, does it? Okay. You just can't have enough good tools. Alright, I'm gonna try to zoom in and see where we go from here, guys. Alright. Good job with this, your Rick. Been looking forward to this. Big fan of your work. Oh, thank you, John. Appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy my work. It's getting nice. Thanks. Efrain, appreciate it. Yo. Hey, K-pop, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Happy New Year. Hello. Hey, Chris, thank you. Happy New Year to you too, buddy. All right. All right, guys. So I guess now we can start blasting the whole main thing here. Let me throw this over here. All right, now I can see this. I can see the chat much better. There it is. Ha ha ha. Brom is so good. Yeah. Set of his cards. Nice. I love that. Beginner question. When you place your hard hand in the center and made a circle of motion and block it in, what does the step represent? Oh, no. Okay. So as I'm going to show you right now on my little pop-up, he has the circle behind him in the homage here I'm doing to this. So you see there's the circle right here. So this is basically what I'm doing here, is creating that circle. Because this is going to be, instead of that yellow thing they have, I am going to have the Viltrumite logo. Yes, haven't said Brom's cards, man. That's nice. So now we're just getting into his actual look. We use a helmet here. This is probably the first time I'm actually going to draw him with his mouth closed. And I'm using much softer pencil than I usually would have, so. Yeah, I like Gerald Brom's work, his creativity and all the fun compositions and creatures and so this was kind of a no-brainer for me, I guess. Okay, I'm moving some images of reference away so I can see things better. Goodness. Just can't figure out some things right now. But I will eventually. Find it. There it is. Okay. There you are. It's kind of leaning on here. Yeah. He's got armor on the sides as well. Of course he does. Make him look ragged. Alright. Battle Beast and Conquest, two of the best characters from the universe. Oh yeah. They're pretty solid, man. Bear Mastro. Yeah, they're really good characters. Fun to draw too, really. That sword, yeah, okay. Shrink it a bit, yeah, okay, a little thinner. And just beyond that, there we go, just beyond the circle. Try to make sure his costume looks correct. So if we follow. There we go. Making more sense now. Just for me though. Here we go. Are we still live? I think so. Okay. Looks like we're still going. Okay, good. All right. And I really enjoy figuring some of these things out. as it takes a bit of more shape here. Okay, that's a lot of dead air. Sorry, guys. Happy New Year. Hey, Justin Palmer, what's going on, JP? Happy New Year, buddy. Okay. He has it a little different, so let's go ahead and try to redo this. Kind of got away from me. I decided to do too much of a non-thinking. All right. As it turns here, so we turn. It's gonna have all in a row. So that's gonna point that way. So yeah, he's gonna grab it this way. Okay. Trying to make sure the sword is, yeah. It's very techy and whatnot. Hmm. Drop shadow. I mean, it's coming along okay, I guess. There he is. Hello, good sir. Hey! Emengate, you god. What's going on, buddy? I'm trying to figure out everybody's names now with these new handles. Yeah, I'm still here chipping away slowly, but it's a mess. And that's all right. What else we're gonna, you know? Yeah, I like that better. I'm gonna open this up a little. Still working kind of fast, but slowing down now. Trying to make sure it's all fits. Something about this thumb. Okay, that hand is good size. This one's still way too big, guys. Oh boy. Oh, I gotta figure this out. And that's why I got this pencil now. breathing over here. Doing nothing but breathing. So, what's happening out there in the world? Not much, please. Just call me Johnny. Hey, Johnny. All right, Johnny. Sounds like a plan. Did you get any badass Christmas presents? Of course, JP. Of course. I'm wearing one right now, actually. My wife got me this hoodie. You know, go pack, go. But, yeah. How about yourself? Hope you did as well, man. The braids. Hey, Nathan. The work is looking solid. Thank you. Appreciate that. Do you try to align an armor pattern tightly or just kind of winging it? I'm trying to with the armor. I'm just trying to make sure it's symmetrical, like the way it goes. Since the body's tilted a little bit, kind of goes this way a little bit. But I'm still trying to keep it all the same line, kind of close. But yeah, that's his armor that I picked up on one of those images that I saw he was wearing. I'll tell you guys, as much as I'd like to, for this composition to work, I don't know if it's working out on my end. Like, I'm not holding the candlestick to Brom, of course, so. This side, I'm good. I'm enjoying that. It's just this side is fighting me. Shrink that a little. I'm trying to close myself off into the form and shape, and I need to get out of it. Give myself more freedom that I'm giving myself. Oh, thank you, Nathan. Happy 2026 to you as well. I got stainless steel replacement pot for my Instant Pot and some other kitchen stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, packer merch, for me, yeah. Gotta make the glove slid a bit. Okay, getting kind of happier with it, kinda. Now that I'm looking at it. Let's just say far from the tree. Let's just say this one will never see light of day, and will sit in my file somewhere or in the trash can as of right now. It's a failed experiment, but reason being that I need to fix a bunch of SHIT here, so now that I'm looking at the pose better. You got this. Oh, thank you. It's tricky, yeah. Let me drop that again. It's tricky pose, but it plays tricks on me really easily because I don't pay attention. There it is. So now I'm trying to fix it and make it look the right way, but still having the essence of, hey, this is Battle Beast, you know. So the needle should have been dropped farther and hand away from the we're getting there slowly, you know. Like I said, if I ever to ink one or create an ink piece out of this, it will be traced over. This is just going to be the background, but I like the whole process of let's figure out, you know, let's figure out what's it gonna do, you know. Do my rough sketch. Ah, there it is. All right. I mean, work it or not, this stream is really to kind of show you, you know, hey, it's not gonna work out right from the get-go. There's gonna be hits and misses. There's going to be frustration. There's going to be misplacing of the way things are supposed to look like. It's all, you know, part of the process here. And That's the whole thing anyway. Yeah, he's looking much better. I mean, just we're gonna lose some legs. We're not gonna fit the entire legs in it, and for the sake of the drill, why which you see a marble character do you find the most challenging to draw, Mugi? Well, right now Battle Beast, but um, I honestly not sure who's the hardest one to draw for me. Um, it's man, we just discussed that kind of thing. There's a lot of characters out there that's actually tough to draw sometimes for me. Um, like Silver Surfer is one that's creating all that chrome around. I mean, it's tough, but not really. I mean, it's alright. I'd say female characters sometimes tough to draw. Um, I don't know. Yeah, I think this is getting better here. All right. I'm also trying to drop this. Like he has that cape still behind him. Um, it's with time. Honestly, you'll be able to draw anything. It's just a matter of time, dedicating um, a lot of time to drawing. But I think if you have the skill, you practice the skill. It gets easier. Yeah, it's also it's all trial and error as well. Like in this case, try and failing, and then there it is. That's the one, and you keep at that one. Keep it rolling. Practice lines, practice figuring out how you see things. It's really a lot of it is main thing is I see like it's seeing things the right way. Because if you don't see it the right way, it's not going to turn out the right way. So if you can't see the subject you're drawing right in your head, or when you copy not copying, but drawing from something, it's not going to turn out right ever. Just you could keep trying, but if that's the skill or talent that you don't have, this is going to be very hard for you to figure that out. And I'm not saying that's it's going to make the art perfectly good and great, but it will help you create something that looks how you want it to look in the end, kind of like, I don't know, any kind of anime, cartooning stuff. And I feel like if you don't have the basic knowledge or the basic, not, gosh, I'm trying to figure here. You can't, you don't know the basics of how to create a proportional figure. That means you lacking, not saying you, but the person who is trying to get there anyway. You have to get the anatomy right first, then you can start messing with things and creating your cartooning style, however you wanted to call it, the right way. So in the end, you kept the main things that are in anatomy there, but the character or whatever you draw and however style you decide to use, it still looks kind of right. You can relate to that. Okay, that's that. And trying to see, shoes. But from here, it's actually, it's getting to the something that I can live with at this point. Okay. It's a little darker maybe. It's too much light. Ugh. I see what you were saying. It's cool to see you work through the issues. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's working through the issues is a huge part of being I think it is one of the biggest parts work being in the comic book business because on comic book artist, you just run into so many different things that you gotta figure out how to fix and how to make them look right, and some crap doesn't work a lot of times, and then you just get frustrated more and more. So it's one of those things. Yeah, it's one of those things that kind of gotta let it go sometimes. Gotta let it go. This is the loosest I've ever drawn, really. Yeah. For now, it's the stage anyway. The stage requires that, and that's what I do most of the time. So, so here goes perspective a little bit here. That's a big old mess over here. Holy crap. Let's clean this up a little. I think it's, yeah. And then this thing comes along. There's just amazing easy. Thanks. Appreciate it, John. Yeah, it's a slowly taking some shape here. It's going to be a long way to go with this guy, but you know, when I slap a 14 by 17 here, it's going to get dicey. Try to think here. That's there. There we go, and then I'm going to do the, since this is in the back, they're closer to the wall, and yeah. I want to just jump in and go crazy with it. It's definitely a messy one. Yeah, just now getting into some nitty-gritty details here and there. Figuring that out. That's this part right here. That's the extra armor here in the back there that he has hanging off the sides. Sorry guys, but when details start catching me, I'm all business here. This one's just bent quite a bit, so it disappears there. Make sure I have the right shadows here. And then let's get that. Remember you showing me Brom's work back in the school days. Yeah, all right, JP. I see you remember that. What you're doing now, Brom's pose with Battle Beast as that's what it's called, the homage or homage. Some people say, but I call it the homage. It's yeah. as you taking somebody else's art, but you gotta also give them credit, kind of like if I was to sign the work. Let's say, you know, my name, and then after Brom, so they would know. It's like it's kind of like telling everyone that, hey, yeah, I borrowed a pose. I did not come up with the pose on my own. So one of those things, So there'll be no misunderstandings. It's not that I'm actually copying his work. I'm just borrowing the pose that he did, the composition, which is still borrowing art, kind of piece, whatever you want to call it, like part of the artwork, just not the actual artwork. There's one thing I hate about this design of his, for this character, is this meticulous like pieces here that you have to draw of these freaking cutouts. And yeah, it's easy, whatever, but it's just like, I mean, I can't imagine drawing pages, constantly drawing this crap. I'll be frustrated. I'll be like, oh, I'm off. I'm done. Somebody sub me for the book. Golly. And that's why I guess a lot of times he just draws rectangles and shades it all in here. But yeah, when you do the illustration kind of thing like this, you just want to stay true to all that detail. Mm-hmm. Lower, okay. Oh, well, I guess they're more or less there now. I didn't know you need to credit the post. You do, you kind of do, yeah. In this business, you really kind of do. Since I know for a fact I did not do this myself. The pose, I rather give an artist credit and be done with it. I think it's not. It's a professional courtesy, I believe. So. Okay, so he's. making sure this is close to what it looks like. Kinda hate that. Yeah. Yeah, nope. I'm not gonna do that. Definitely makes sense, huh? Hope so. Thank you. Some random battle wounds. Maybe somebody tried to shoot him. Didn't succeed. Hit the knee. Yeah, it's not a bad sketch for a couple hours, I guess. What do we got? We done a couple hours, maybe? Yeah, hour and 52. Not horrible. All right. Okay, now Well, this is sitting here simmering. That's what you would call it, I guess. We'll make a shadow in here. So we know where he is, but you know, let's just doodle this head a little bit real quick here. Who do you think it is? Let's guess who this is real quick. How long did the prelim take? Oh, I did it about some minutes, 20, 15 minutes before stream. I finally figured, you know, I'm gonna take a little time and sketch it out. So I'll say 5 minutes, maybe about 5 minutes. All right, any guesses? Any guesses on this guy? Okay. Let's go ahead and draw him then. It's gonna be mangled a little bit. Let's not go hasty over here. Should be able to guess by now, I guess. You know, we are drawing, you know, battle beasts, so can't go without some gore here. I'm not really familiar. Okay, JP, that's cool. Well, it's you know, the guy that's coming to oversee the planet that Battle Beast is on right now. That's character we mentioned earlier in this stream, I think. What's his name? Goodness. The one Invincible fought in the last season. Yeah, I decided to throw his head in there. Yeah, just for the heck of it. Appreciate it, Justin. Not the little tiny details for the wall. Show that it's been worn out a little bit. Just don't kind of, when you do that, create that kind of stuff, just one thing is try not to interfere with the design of the characters sitting in the center here. Yeah, it really did come along together, didn't it? I was really upset and frustrated there for a minute, but not bad. According to my headphones, it's 8 p.m. Smart ass headphones. Alright, give it a few more minutes, guys, and I'm gonna probably get on out of here. Go watch that last Georgia football game for the playoffs, NCAA and all of that. And let's not forget the shadow from this, since it's falling this way still. Not forget the shadow from it. If you're wondering, guys, this is 0.7 Pentel pencil. A lot of times I use that or 0.5, so I'm going to try to refine some details. I've drawn so many big cats in my lifetime. It's kind of easy to remember how this stuff goes here. Yeah, more or less. some of this stuff unnecessary, so when I put in too much, I tend to cut back a little. And just, of course I'm gonna add some bullet holes, guys. Of course, if nobody asked, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. There will be bullet holes here somewhere. You know how much I love drawing bullet holes. Stick that guy here. See what they have here in their design. Okay. Try to stay true to this whole thing here. Add a few things from it. And that'll be kind of nice, clever. That. Ticky. All kinds of ticky. All right. I think we're clear for now. Let's commence this little piece probably Sunday when I'm on with some of my friends out there on Nerdy Musings and all the guys with us, all of us. With Ed and Big B and all, Travis. You know, we hang out on Sundays and stream, so you guys will be able to see us and come by. I'll be co-streaming on my channel. We'll get some work done more further on this piece. Maybe even start inking it. What the heck, you know. Or, you know, work on the commission or something. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. So what we got here is this. You know, there will be time to draw some bullet holes, I guess, then. But for now, there's the Here's the prelim, there's the drawing, and here's the reference I used for the pose by Gerald Brom. Painting called Grave Expectations. So, alright guys, hey, thank you all for stopping by, hanging out with me today for a couple hours. I hope everybody having a happy new year. I will hopefully have a better stream next time, and less problems running into, and things are working out better. But you know what? In the end, it's just gotta keep working at it, and it's all gonna work out. Just gotta keep plugging in, keep working. See you, friend. You guys, everybody have a good night, and I will be on Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I'll be co-streaming on my channel, and with the guys, our usual Sunday stream of drawing some comic art and chatting. There'll be a lot less dead air, so there's that. But thank you, and killer work. Thank you, Rick. Rick, appreciate it, buddy. Well, thank you very much, guys. Here's to a great 2026. Let's do some great work and accomplish a bunch. All right, everybody, stay healthy. See you guys. Bye.